This next trick I'm going to be showing you is called Boingy-Boingy. Some people just call it Boingy, but I've always learned to say Boingy-Boingy, and it's kind of a funny name for a trick, so it's kind of what I stick with. The Boingy-Boingy trick looks like this. It's a little more on the difficult side because it's forcing you to get a rhythm with the yo-yo. And what I mean by that is when the yo-yo is sitting here in your split bottom mount, you tug up on the yo-yo. It's going to go forward and then sort of fall back. And to make it look really cool, you want your hands vertical with each other. Be careful. And all you're doing is you're tugging up and down. And you can do some pretty fancy dismounts, but it's been a while since I've done those. But basically, that's what the trick looks like. You want it to boing back and forth 1, 2, 3, 5 times. And to do this trick, throw yourself a split bottom out, bring your throw hand above your free hand, and kind of leave your free hand, let me get a better angle. Leave your free hand a little bit out in front while you're learning this. What you're going to do to get this trick going is you pop your throw hand up, away from your free hand. And it'll cause the yo-yo to pop up and then fall back down into the string. The reason I teach this trick this way is because it forces you to figure out how to bounce the yo-yo correctly without giving yourself a whole bunch of knots and messing it up while you're trying to do the trick vertically. So when you're learning, keep your free hand out in front of your throw hand a little bit, tug your throw hand and let the yo-yo pop into the top string, and then just simply fall back down into the bottom string. That'll give you an idea of the rhythm. Once you get used to this bounce, you can keep on bouncing it back up. So you can bounce it up and then bounce it down, and you just sort of follow that rhythm. Once you're comfortable with making this vertical-like bounce, go ahead and transition into the actual vertical bounce, where your hands are vertical over each other. So, once again, the Boingy-Boingy starts out with a split bottom out. Take your free hand above your throw hand, your throw hand above your free hand, and you start tugging on the top string. Every time you tug, it'll push the yo-yo forward. When you tug again, it'll pull the yo-yo back. And as you do that constant tug up and down, it'll make the yo-yo bounce back and forth and back and forth. So this one will take you a little bit of time to figure out. It took me about 2 months when I got started yo-yoing, but I didn't force myself to focus on the trick. I came back to it every so often and was like, am I going to learn it now? Nope, okay, I'll go on to something else. So you can try that method, but honestly I feel if you start off with just bouncing the yo-yo up vertically and then letting it fall back down, it'll make it a lot easier on you. I've had a lot of feedback on that it actually helped people pick up the rhythm before they started going into where their hands are vertical from each other and it was bouncing back and forth. So give it a try, and I hope you guys enjoy the Boingy-Boingy. I'll see you in the next video.